Hi everyone, it's Sarah Marcus. I'm going to show you how to create an annotated bibliography using Microsoft Word on a Mac computer. If you have a Windows computer, Microsoft Word is pretty much the same, so this should work for both Mac and PC users. So the first thing you're going to do is open up a blank document in Microsoft Word and create a header. So I'm going to create Susie Cream Cheese as my header today. Susie Cream Cheese, English 1 HN. Mrs. Marcus is my teacher. And the due date, whatever it is. Okay. Final. So then I skip a line and I write annotated bibliography. I'm going to capitalize the B. I also want to click up here. You see how the mouse changes when I get to the top head of my page? That's creating a header. So if I double click there, I have a header. And if I go up to header and footer and insert page number, it adds the page number. Right before the page number, I'm just going to add my last name. And then home, left justify, and close the header. So now I have this header will show up with the right number on every single page. I take the entire thing, select all, and I double space. Okay, and I center my title. Excellent. So now I have the header and the MLA format down. It's time to create the annotations. So the first annotation I'm going to do is from ProQuest. I use the school's login information to get a database article, which is here on ProQuest. Most databases have a cite feature where you just click the word cite and it gives you the citation that you need. You can just literally copy and paste it into your article. If not, you could always use EasyBib, copy and paste the link, or consider it a database or a journal article, and that should work. But here, I don't need that because I have the citation here, so I'm going to copy the citation. I'm going to go back to Word, and I'm going to paste the citation. So that's one. Then I'm going to put my other citation in, and then I'm going to go back and fix it. So my second citation is going to be a website, just poemuseum.org. It's a reputable website because it's an organization that is that's a museum essentially about Edgar Allan Poe. So here's an article about his life. I planned on using it in my essay, so I'm going to copy the link right here. Copy the link. I'm going to paste it under website. Cite it. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to go back a second and make sure I have MLA format, not APA, but MLA format filled out. So easybib.com, sorry, and MLA format's filled out. I paste the link, oops, copy the link, paste the link, cite it. Okay, it's going to ask me for some other information. Hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. The idea is to figure out as much as you can when you're making a citation so that you don't give an incomplete citation, because an incomplete citation is just as bad as not citing at all. So while we wait for that to load, I'm actually going to come back to my document. I'm going to take this citation, my old one, I'm going to put it into Times. I'm going to make sure it's font size 12. And then now that I have it highlighted, I have to create a hanging indent for the citation. There's two ways to do it. You could left click and go to Paragraph. And under Paragraph, Indents and Spacing, you'll see Special, Indentation, Special. You can click Hanging here. Okay, another way to do it is to go up here where you could double space, go to Line Spacing Options, and again, Hanging here. Okay, now if you see, my first line is flush with the page, and the next two lines are actually indented. And then I would skip a line, and I would start writing a paragraph in which I discuss and explain what I learned in this passage or article. I may include quotations or interesting facts that I plan on using. I also might explain why I considered this article or website. Generally, this annotation is approximately 5 to 7 sentences, depending on the length of your paper. Okay. I really don't want my paragraph to be hanging indent, so I'm going to go back to line spacing options, and I'm going to put none so that it's back to normal. And then I could just tab it like it's a regular paragraph. For some reason, EasyBib is taking forever, which is irritating. But let's see if I can fix it. Continue. Okay, here we go. So I need the author, which unfortunately doesn't seem like I have here, which is irritating. Okay, so no author. Remove. Okay. The publisher is down here, which is the Poe Museum. So I'm gonna write that. Poe Museum. Okay, I like to display the URL because it makes it easier for your teacher, or in this case me, to go back and look and see your actual citation and your actual thing. I don't know when it was published, but I see the copyright is 2014, so I like to write 2014 at the very least on the day, in the year it was published, and the date accessed is already filled in because it was today. Create your citation. It's going to show it to me here. It takes forever. Here we go. Copy. Paste into your article, into your essay. Again, this should be times and font size 12. And again, I'm going up to here and doing a hanging indent. Okay. I would write another paragraph, but for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to copy the paragraph I've used in the earlier one. I noticed this is a different font color, so I'm probably going to just select everything and make sure it's the right font color. And I made a spelling mistake. Interesting. So I'm going to fix that. And then I select this entire thing and I double space it. Okay. I realize there's now an extra space here that I don't need. This should be alphabetized by a last name of author. So L goes before P here. So I'm good. You essentially have to do this one more time for a third article or book or database, and there you go. This is an annotated bibliography printed exactly this way, and you're fine. The last thing I actually wanted to point out to you is that here is where your margins are. If you double click the ruler, it'll usually say there are 1-inch margins. Here happens to be that my margins are 1.25 inches, which I didn't really want. So I changed that so that I have 1-inch margins all around. And now I can finally submit this to my teacher for a perfect score on an annotated bibliography. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to email me or your teacher. I really hope this helps. Thank you very much. Bye.